What's up, YouTube? Combat here, and today I want to talk about clickbait, the phenomenon on YouTube that people feel that they can get away with things by clickbaiting and misleading their audiences. And there's been a lot of clickbait even this month and in this year already, and it's just... I try to figure out when people are just going to stop doing it and stop falling for it. But the thing is I can't blame the people doing the clickbait until people who are falling for it continue to fall for it. Stop falling for it. Some of the clickbait that I've seen in the gaming world versus the clickbait I've seen in the actual media world is two totally different things. And if you've lived under a rock for the last 5 years, I'll explain to you what clickbait is. It is essentially misleading the audience to believe that an article or video is about the title or the title of the article. And it's about making people think that they need to see this video or the title or read this article because they're intriguing people's minds. I'll fully admit to it. Like, it has gotten me a few times where it's like, you'll never believe what happened in number 5. And I'm like, well, now I have to know what number 5 is because you've played off the psychology of my brain to know that my brain is naturally curious. And it's like, well, I guess you got to figure it out now. What's number 5 going to be? What's the one thing I can't believe at number 5? And then you have other people who clickbait videos and completely mislead their audience, talking about being colorblind or whatever it might be, as well as, posting fake trailers of movies, being like, oh my god, Han Solo Star Wars story trailer released, or Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi trailer, and it's like, none of this is real, this hasn't been taken, Lucasfilms has not put this out yet, it's not on Star Wars, there's no trailer yet. But people are still clicking on it because they want to believe it's true, because it's intriguing them. And until we as a society stop falling for this stupidity, we're going to continue to succumb to this clickbait society. And the biggest problem right now is there's a lot of clickbaiting news out there that just gets you to go to their website, gets the clicks for the advertisement, and they make money from that. So it's about writing enticing articles. It's not necessarily about being the most thought-provoking posts. It's not about being very intelligent in what you're writing about or being necessarily accurate or correct what you're writing about, but it's all about generating clicks to your website. It's the same with YouTube. You don't have to have a particularly good video. You don't even have to really know what you're talking about. But as long as you can have a clickbaity title and maybe a good clickbaity thumbnail, you can really, really get a lot of audience to come and watch your video. And even if they dislike it to hell, if it's got 3 or 4 million views, you've taken that ad revenue and you're like, ha, I'm going to just keep doing this. I would really love for YouTube to install like a like-dislike ratio bar into, the search engine somehow. Be like, oh, this video has 6,000 likes and 150 dislikes, so clearly people enjoy this content, versus clickbait videos, it's just like half and half, or, a third of likes and 2/3 of dislikes, because people don't like being misled. They're trusting you with that video, and essentially you're just shitting on them because they're like, nope, money. That's why I'm doing this. Clickbait. And I don't think clickbait is inherently evil. I just think when people misuse clickbait, it's inherently evil. When you believe that, misleading an audience is how you want to gain an audience, I have a problem with that. If your whole channel is built around clickbait and making videos that are not about what the content is supposed to be about, when you say, oh, Call of Duty 2017 teaser trailer, and you just talk about what you want to see in the teaser trailer, that's kind of misleading the audience. Everyone's going to that video thinking, oh, well, Call of Duty 2017 trailer, or like Call of Duty 17 title announced. It doesn't get more clear cut than you're saying what the title's going to be, except for the fact that you're not saying it, you're just speculating what it's going to be. It's different than saying, what could Call of Duty 2017 be called? Wow, that's not clickbaity. That's a question that's going to be answered in the video. And that's what good titles should be. They should be questions or topics that are going to be talked about or answered during the video. That's why I said, this video is about clickbait. I didn't, put up there and be like, random mom does cam show and her son walks in. You can't believe what happens next. Or son finds mom on porn site. You can't believe his reaction. Like, I'm not going to do that because I'm not about misleading my audience. But at the same time, taking the moral high ground sometimes doesn't mean you're going to get anywhere. You know, clearly I don't have this YouTube thing down as well as some other people who clickbait their titles or clickbait their thumbnails or create tags that are meta tags because they're bigger than me and they get more audience and they make more money and they, you know, have a bigger audience. I already said that. But wow, am I leafy now, just repeating myself over and over again? Soon I'm just going to be ragging on people for their age, being like, this guy is 27 years old. This fucking 27-year-old. This 27-year-old. I can't turn into that. I can't turn into a person who just repeats himself the whole time. Sorry about that tangent. Let's get back on the topic at hand, which is about clickbait. And there are certain YouTubers, and Leafy is here is one of them, who was very clickbaity. But his content and his videos did reflect what the title was about. You know, you can have clickbaity titles, but still have content that backs it up. You know, I think the problem is when you create titles that don't have anything to do with the content you're talking about. If you're just trying to sell free COD points and you're saying, Call of Duty 2017 announced, I don't think there's a problem with that. Once again, though, I can't blame these content creators that much because it's not so much the content creator's fault as it is just our own human psychology to click on that video because we're intrigued. It's something we're interested about and we want to find out more about it. But what we have to do is we have to figure out a way to just kind of tell ourselves, no, I'm not going to watch this clickbait. No, I'm not going to click on this Bro Bible post because I know it's going to be shit. It's going to be clickbait. I'm going to be disappointed after I read it. None of the things that I want are going to be fulfilled by clicking this video or this article. And I don't know how it gets solved. Obviously, once maybe people realize that clickbait's not the way to make content and to make money anymore, maybe we can get some quality content again on our news sites. Regardless, guys, I want to know what you think. What do you think of clickbait? Do you think that it helps the community? Do you think it hurts the community? I would love to hear your opinions down below in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the video, and if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, Combat signing off. Peace.